should be feeling fine. But something is not quite working, and it's messing up your mind. I know it, ain't it, Butch? With your fancy suits and shoes. There's a name for your condition. It's called the Wall Street Blues. Yes, those young lawyer blues.
Good morning, everyone.
Hi, Elliot. How are you feeling this morning?
I'm very upset. The firm has agreed to handle Louis Forrestal's latest escapade. He's involved in one of those messy Marvin versus Marvin litigations. The woman he's been living with is suing him for support. Now, we're all...
Why is this firm handling a case like that?
Well, you know his family pays this firm a retainer of $400,000 a year, and they haven't asked us to do anything in several years, so... it's kind of sticky to say no.
Hey, Mr. Streeter, is this the lamp you wanted in your office?
Danko, be careful with that. Here, give it to me. If you had broken this, I would have had to kill you. For 2 years, I used to walk past this lamp in the window of an antique store, and I promised myself that when I made partner, it would be in my office. Now it's more to me than just a lamp. Constant reminder of the greatest accomplishment of my life.
Yeah, I feel the same about my gunshot wound from Aristotle and Narcissus.
Room for me?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Please come in.
Thank you very much.
We'll make their office yours, sir.
How are you? Now then, I want to talk to you about this Forrestal case. Will you handle it for us?
Oh, I'd love it. Well, yes, sir.
Well, now, of course, settle out of court if you can.
All right, sir.
They're very valuable clients, you know. Oh, no, yes. Now, then, we help that family crush the unions, help them crush the unions, yes, and we help them defy antitrust laws, make a fortune during World War II, and avoid paying taxes. Yes, I'd hate to see some little damn doxy come along and ruin their reputation.
I'll do my best, sir, won't we? Yes.
You know, I don't understand women anymore. Henry VIII, he had the right attitude. When things came to an end, he cut off their heads. That's what the women want to do with us, you see. Cut off our... Hello, that's a nice man. You want the foul business, don't you? Yes. What was I talking about? Oh, yes. The women. You want to cut off our incomes. Yes, not fair. Not right, is it?
Don't you think that the woman deserves any remuneration, Mr. Marshall?
What for? How do you put a cash value on human companionship? What do? Do you charge it by the minute or the day or the hour or something? How much is a soft word worth? Or a smile or a kiss or an embrace? How much, I wonder? How much? What do you say about that?
Well, you really can't go by me, sir. I mean, you know, if a girl and I get along, I don't charge her a cent, you know?
Well, I'll leave you to do the best you can with this. I trust you. And I'll give you a tip. If by any chance we do have to go to court, it wouldn't be a bad idea to have a couple of women on your team. Good luck to you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry.
Well, that's all right. I was getting kind of tired of it anyway. Here they are. Come in. These are two of my associates, Louis Forrestal, Sarah James, and Tucker Kerwin. Hi.
How do you do?
Why don't you sit down, Louis? Just sit right down. Good. I'd like you to acquaint them with the basic facts of the case as you told them to me, okay? This way we can be sure that we're all working together and everything will turn out fine.
Mr. Streeter.
Danko, I have told you never to interrupt me when I am with a client, especially an important one.
I got this new supercritic glue and I stuck it back together again.
You were really something to do this for me.
Well, you ordered me to.
Still. Oh. Look at it, thank you.
Oh, hey, don't touch that.
Why not? Come on.
Oh, no, you get your hand stuck.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, go ahead, try and take your hand out.
See?
Try and take the other one out.
Well, help me, mailboy. Come on.
Okay. Let me go down to maintenance and get something to get this off, okay?
I'm sorry to make you keep repeating this information, but...
Based on your experience, then, how long is this case likely to take?
Well, Louis, I'd have to answer that by saying that we haven't had any experience. we're brand new with the firm, Louis. Although I did argue the Marvin case in law school.
Oh, in moot court?
No, with my date, and just fought with it.
Well, there was never any question of my marrying Camille. She knew that. You see, I'd been married twice before. I'm just one of those people who falls in love very easily, I'm afraid.
Really?
It's always the same. I meet a beautiful woman, and before you know it, I start acting like a little kid. Staring into her eyes and buying her big bunches of yellow roses, and calling her at all hours.
Giving her expensive gifts.
If you like.
So, she knew marriage was out, did she?
Oh, absolutely, yes. She wanted a career. That's all she ever wanted. Thank you. You see, she worked at a music store and was taking some singing lessons on the side.
She's a singer?
Oh, yes.
Leslie, did you hear this?
Yeah, wait, just I'm looking something up. Oh.
Leslie?
Sorry.
Yeah, I provided her with everything. Help, money, clothes, travel. And I gave her no reason to expect anything beyond our relationship. And now she's trying to take me for everything I have.
Well, frankly, Louis, I don't see how they've got a case.
Yeah, me neither. Excuse me. I don't mean to interrupt Mr. Forrestal, but it was really lousy what that woman did to you, you know? String along a fat guy like you. Just because he's loaded, you know?
What was that?
Our public relations man.
Ladies. And Mr. Forrestal. Pretty nice, huh?
You know, Sarah, this may sound dumb, but I object to this. I mean, professional gifts are fine, but you'll notice he didn't give any flowers to Elliot and to Tucker, just to you and me. Flowers for the girls. Personally, I find that just a little demeaning. Well, actually, they're both for me.
I'll have to be frank with you, Louis, because it's the only way I know how to be. But
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Louis.
I don't understand your attitude in this, Louis.
Thanks for the flowers.
Sweets for the sweet.
No, that's what you say with candy.
I know, but what do you say with flowers?
Do flowers have sap?
You know, Louis, I'm telling you, we could get Camille's lawyers to settle this thing in a second. I mean, they've got no case. They can't show an express contract. They can't show an implied contract.
There were no joint tenancy, no joint bank accounts, and no joint tax returns.
Anyway, Louis, what I was saying is, all we have to do here is make an offer and they'll settle like that. Her lawyer's only in this for the money.
Why should I?
Well, Mr. Marshall wants us to avoid going to court, Louis, and I agree with him. I mean, I didn't work 8 years in the biggest firm in Wall Street to spend my time going to court.
I
Either you represent my family on everything or nothing. Choose between losing a client or pleasing your Mr. Marshall. It's your choice, Mr. Streeter.
May I have a moment to reflect privately?
I've seen him like this before. He's going to hit his head against the wall.
Oh, Sarah, come on.
Let's go to work.
Our first day of court.
Yeah.
Good luck, Tucker.
Oh, there you are. I was reluctant about coming down here. Didn't want to distract you from your task.
Oh, don't worry about that, sir.
Well, don't turn your back on me, young man.
Sorry, sir.
That's all right, that's all right. You're nervous, a bit nervous.
Oh, a bit, sir, I guess.
Yes.
It's my first time in court since law school.
And mine, I may tell you. You know, you ought to come down here more often. It's a wonderful institution. I don't think society's ever come up with a better one. Trial before your peers. A fine idea. Who are all these wretched-looking people? Who are they?
The public, sir.
The public? Oh, well. Better here than in the streets, I suppose. Good luck. I'll be here.
What did Mr. Marshall want?
So wish us luck. I think he's going to watch.
Shelley, what are these? Oh, just one of the many unsavory details of this case. Our private detectives came up with these lurid photographs of Camille.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing. She was just cheating on you with every guy in town. Mrs. Conklin, during the time that Miss Lansing was living with Mr. Forrestal, did he pay all her bills?
Yes, sir, and they was very big ones, too.
What kind of clothes did she wear?
Very nice ones, sir, like the Queen herself.
Oh, then you'd compare her lifestyle to that of the royal families of England.
Oh, I couldn't do that, sir,
Why not?
because I'm not from England.
Then I don't quite understand your accent.
Oh, well, you see, it's much easier getting work as a domestic in New York if you talk like this, so I just put it on.
Where are you from?
Asbrook Heights, New Jersey, sir.
While Mr. Forrestal was lavishing all these gifts on Miss Lansing, what did she do in return, Mrs. Conklin?
Well, there was one night she made spaghetti out of a can, and, oh, there was another time. Oh, yes, she helped him with his cufflinks. I guess you could say those were about the main things.
Warmed over spaghetti and cufflinks. No further questions.
Now then, Mrs. Conklin, aside from the cooking and valet services, which you admit she provided, would you say that she gave him love, devotion, and tender understanding?
Oh, yes, sir. Sometimes so loud that the neighbors complained.
And did he promise to care for her, always?
Oh, yes, sir. Every morning, she'd gather us all around and ask him in front of us, "Will you care for me always?" And he would say yes. Then she would ask him to repeat it, and he would say yes again. Then he would say yes in the kitchen, yes in the bedroom, yes, 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 all the time, yes. Then we go back to our jobs.
No further questions.
It's getting late. I'm sure we're all very tired. Court is adjourned until 10 o'clock tomorrow.
All right.
This is not going very well, is it?
Louis, it could go against us. Now, there is still time to settle this thing.
No, never. Not if this thing drags on for a year. Rather than give that gold digger 1 penny, I'd pay every cent I have in legal fees.
Every cent you have? Every cent you have in legal fees, is that what you said?
Yes.
Oh, Louis, oh, Louis.
Miss Lansing, during the time that you were living with Mr. Forrestal, did he ever say or imply or in any way lead on that he would marry you?
No, he didn't. But he did say that he'd always take care of me. Otherwise, why would I have given up my career?
Where are those private detective reports?
Elliot, you can't use them.
Yes, I can. Tucker, let go.
What about your honor and ethics?
There is a higher honor here. We could lose this one. Now then, Miss Lansing, I ask you, do any of the following names ring a bell? Dominic, Saul, Maxie, Joe, or Sweetwater?
Objection! Sustained. Mr. Streeter, I don't intend to have this court dragged through the gutters of sensationalism. We're here to determine whether plaintiff is entitled to relief, not render moral judgments.
What do we do now? If we take the high road, we are going to lose this one, and they won't let us take the low road.
Elliot, may I ask her a question?
Oh, Tucker,
Look,
no.
I got it. I have an idea. It's a little theatrical, but I believe in it.
I don't know, Tucker.
Has the defense any further questions?
One moment, Your Honor. Tucker, I can't allow that.
Why not? Look, Elliot, if I succeed, you still get the credit. And if I lose, they'll blame it on me.
Go ahead, Tucker. I think you deserve a chance here.
Mr. Streeter, are you through with the witness?
One moment, please, Your Honor. My associate, Tucker Kerwin, has a question.
Don't be scared, Tuck.
As I understand it, Miss Lansing, you're claiming damages because you gave up your career. Is that correct?
Yes.
You're a professional singer, then?
No, but I hope to be.
You hope to be. I guess we can assume from that you have considerable talent, then?
My teacher thinks so.
Your teacher thinks so. I'm sure he does. Doubtless your mother thinks so, too? The point I'm making, Your Honor, is that one's teachers, one's parents, one's friends always believe that one has talent. If we were to believe proud parents and teachers, Your Honor, this would be a nation of 200 million incredibly talented people. However, today, this is a court of equity.
Yes, I know.
Oh, well, I don't know, sir. Because it is, sir, surely we need more objective proof of the alleged skill. What I'm getting at is this. I was just wondering if the witness would care to give us a demonstration of her talent.
Objection, Your Honor. The suggestion is surely frivolous.
Well, on the contrary, Your Honor, you're being asked to award relief for a deferred singing career. Now, how can you determine the equities without appraising her talent?
Unfair. My client has no music with her.
Oh, surely she knows something by heart.
But she has no accompaniment.
A lovely voice sounds sweetest a cappella.
She was not prepared.
Well, a professional must be prepared at a moment's notice. Your Honor, please. May we now hear a selection?
I think I can make allowance for the fact that we are confronting this woman with a very difficult circumstance for which she's not prepared. I can certainly understand if she refuses, though it would be helpful. Miss Lansing.
Okay.
Well, why don't you just stand up? Thank you very much. Would you please keep still?
Bravo.
Finally, one recent case in the state of California awarded funds for rehabilitation so that the plaintiff could learn a skill. There is no question that in this case, had the plaintiff not been devoting herself to Mr. Forrestal, she would have had excellent opportunities at a professional career. So great is the plain, obvious, God-given talent that the court finds she needs no rehabilitation. Her talent allows her to provide for her own welfare. Judgment for the defendant, Louis Forrestal.
Almost there. You almost made this enjoyable.
Thank you.
You know, you're a very beautiful woman, and before this happened, I probably would have fallen in love with you. But I guess I'm cured now. Now I know better than to fall in love with every beautiful woman I meet. Can you tell me again why that's good?
Well, my boy, what lesson did you learn from this, eh?
Well, never ask a witness a question to which I already don't know the answer.
That's a good lesson. I know a better one. Don't be a flaming jackass.
You're young. You got money. You should.
Coming up, members of the chase team audition for danger when they hook up with a gang of thieves who use movie scripts to plot their crimes. Then Christy Love hooks up with a journalist who just might be a killer out to write her obituary. Hit the streets with USA's Crime Busters next.
The Wall Street Blues. Yes, those young lawyer blues.
Night, Mr. Walters.